problem is you keep asking me for a single feat that gets him past GT. I never claimed that there was a single feat past GT. So you asked me, like I said specifically, right? Cabo was relative to Vegeta, stated to be Vegeta's equal. You then said, okay, what does that have to do with Vegeta? What about Vegeta? I then mentioned where Goku outright said that Vegeta is stronger than him. You then wanted to know where he said that, which I was actually in the process of getting you that sentence myself. So do you still want that sentence, or are you now asking for the feat?
Clearly, I'm asking for the feat and the scaling in which that feat is scaled thousands times above Goku's feats in GT.
Cool. So we'll just go straight for the feat. Goku and Beerus's clash. They alone was sending energy, and it was not only shown but also stated multiple times that their energy, whether it's together or individually, was threatening to destroy the entirety of Universe 7, which would be the living universe, the afterlife, and all the way out to the Elder Kai world, which unironically is the same thing that Omega was doing towards, I think, what would that be, like 64, 65, I think the episode was. But here's the difference. Omega would have taken anything between days, weeks, months, years, we really don't know. But Goku was actually doing it damn near instantly.
So where's your proof for that?
Sure, I'll show you.
Because you have to be able to prove the timestamp for both. You have to be able to prove that Omega's would have took weeks, and you have to be able to prove that Goku's would have took seconds.
No shit, Sherlock. I'm working on it.
Well, no need for the sassiness, ma'am. It's just dialogue. Relax. Calm your tits. That's what I'm saying. It's too early for all of that. Don't get unalived over some anime.
Don't get unalived over anime. What the fuck?
Listen, bro. I watch a couple animes. I watch Dragon Ball, all series. I watch Saitama and Seven Deadly Sins. I'm not really an anime nigga. You feel me?
So then why are you up here arguing anime?
Because I love anime when it comes to Dragon Ball. And GT is my favorite series.
Okay, cool.
All I'm saying is don't get unalive trying to think I'm one of these anime niggas because I really, you feel me?
Don't get unalive sounds like a threat. I'm not even going to hold you. Anyway, so watch.
Nah, I only do promises.
All right, bro. Flash.
Right.
Watch. Waves disperse. You see them going out.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing you everywhere they're going.
To the nearest, yep. Mm-hmm.
All the way out to the Elder Kai world, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Even out to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you literally see that they clash and the wave goes out damn near instantly?
Right. So how does that prove a timestamp for how long it would have taken him to destroy the entire Universe 7?
Because they actually tell you a little later on that if they were to clash about 2 more times, the universe itself would be destroyed.
So 2 more hits, 2 more punches like that?
Yes.
Okay, so pull that up.
Cool. Sure thing, bro.
Somebody insert Jeopardy music as we wait for this.
All right.
Well, you're going to have to cut it pretty short because it's basically within the same episode.
All right. So, Kibito Kai just asked what's going on. Elder Kai says it seems that their destructive power amplifies as the distance from the point of impact increases. This is not good. The universe may be destroyed. If those two clash a few more times, boom. The people, the planets, we gods, Beerusama, Goku will all face utter destruction. the universe will be reduced to nothing more than an empty void.
Okay, so you said for starters, you didn't say a few. You said two more times, right? So,
Dude, literally a few.
so hold on. Could I respond? So the literal definition of a few is a small number. A small number can be 20.
What?
Is 20 not a small number?
Is 20 not a small number? As pertain to what?
The definition of a few.
Also, right here. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. He said it also right there. Shit. Hold on. Let me.
Possibly 3.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on. Roll the clip back. Hold on.
I'm working on it. All right. Let's just say 2 more times.
Hold on. Roll it back before that. You can't just pull up a random. You feel me? We got to see the dialogue leading up to that.
Hold on.
Now you just doing shit. Come on, my babies.
I'm not just doing shit. And also, don't call me that. I don't know you.
Hey, that's how I talk. That's what I'm. You feel me?
I don't really give a fuck.
Hold on, relax. No need to be extremely sad.
No. You don't get to say relax my N and then tell me to relax.
It is a small number compared to, say, 1,000. I mean, yeah, but again, it depends on the context.
All right, cool. So it's literally right after.
The context is a few.
Okay, no, it's not. So let's try it again.
It literally is. He says a few.
Dude.
I let them use the Dragon Balls back then because they promised me steamy, erotic pictures of a bouncy, or rather, they promised.
It's right after this. It's right after this.
Yeah, bro, just having his Master
Hold
Ocean.
on, can you stop talking?
Dude, all you gotta do is read. How many times?
Hold on,
How many times can the universe bear them clashing together? I'd say no more than 2 times.
So hold on.
Only 2.
Clashing. Hold on. Now we have to do the definition of clashing. If you don't know the definition of clashing, the definition of clashing literally means a fight. It doesn't mean a punch.
What?
What is the definition of clashing?
Dude, a clash is literally something that happens when 2 forces hit each other. That's what a clash is.
So the definition of clashing is in conflict with each other. It's not one hit.
I didn't say that. I said it's when.
So hold on.
Shut up.
Oh wow.
I said that a clash is when 2 things hit each other that are opposing forces.
A multitude of times, correct?
No.
That's literally the definition of clashing. It says right here, in conflict with each other.
Do you think them clashing fists is not a conflict?
So yes, but they didn't specifically say 2 more fist punching. They specifically said clashing.
They don't have to. That's basic English.
Dude.
Bro, you can't
What?
maneuver the words.
Hold on.
What's the definition of clashing?
No.
Let's not run from this. What is the definition of clashing?
I'm not running from it. Shut up. If the two fists are colliding, what is that? What is that called?
A punch.
No, let's try that again. If 2 punches, right? If 2 fists are colliding, what would that be called? Hello?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
We're looking it up.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're not going off your perspective or mine. We're going off facts. So it says when 2 punches collide, it's often referred to as a punch for punch, exchange, or a double knockout. Not clashing. The definition of clashing.
Did it not just say punch for punch?
Can I finish saying what I'm saying?
Larry, did it not just say punch for Larry, did it not just say a punch for punch?
So can I land my plane?
Did it not just say a punch for punch?
I wasn't done.
I don't give a fuck.
That's unfair. Now you're controlling narratives.
I'm not controlling any fucking narrative, you fucking twit. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to explain it. So,
Dude,
you asked me. So hold on. You asked me what is two punches coming together mean? So the definition. Okay, this is, can two fists colliding be considered a clash? I'm assuming it says yes. Two fists colliding can absolutely be described as a clash, right? Even though mean that you can make the assumption that they're referring to two punches colliding.
so then what?
So hold on, hold on.
is-
I
So-
can make.
Let's not be stupid. What is Beerus and Goku clashing with?
So I can make the assumption.
What is Goku and Beerus clashing with?
Could I just my plane real quick here?
No.
I can make
What
the
is
assumption
what is Goku and Beerus colliding with?
they're fighting. What are you talking about?
No.
Fighting
Let's
with
try
each
that
other.
again. What are they colliding with?
Each other
Each other in terms of what?
fighting.
No. Let's try that again. What are they colliding?
Their fist.
Thank you. So, they're colliding fists. A forceful and sudden impact.
So they're also
That would
colliding.
be in context to their fists.
So they're also colliding legs, elbows, key blast, etc. So what I'm saying is,
Did it show legs or key blast in that clip that I played?
when they were fighting, yes, it did show that.
It showed that. So you're telling me if I
Hold
go
on,
back?
could I land my plane real quick?
No, Larry, you're gonna.
How come you get to keep
Larry,
making points, but I don't get to
Larry,
win?
you're telling me if I go back, I'm gonna find legs and key blast, right?
If you go back to the entirety of their fight, yes.
Okay, cool.
The entirety of the Goku and Beerus fight. The entirety.
Let's see that. Let's see this one more time. Let's see this one more time.
And while he's playing that, I want to make a point. Whether
No, shut up.
how do you get to make points and I don't?
Basically, what he's trying to say is that you're not landing a plane, you're crashing.
This isn't the start of
What
the
is-
fight.
what is that?
This
What is
isn't the
that,
start of
Larry?
their fight. This isn't the
Larry,
start of
what
their
is
fight.
Larry? What is that?
This isn't the entirety of their fight.
Larry, what is that?
I already said fists were included. I said that's
Okay,
not the
cool.
only thing.
All right, what is that?
We can clearly see what it is.
No. I want you to tell the chat. What is this?
Two fists colliding.
Two fists colliding. Cool.
We already agreed that this happened. I said
Cool,
this isn't the
cool.
only thing that occurred.
Cool. So let's go a little more. So you saw their two fists collide. It sent out waves. Let's try this again.
This isn't the entirety of the fight.
That isn't fucking relevant right now.
It is because they're talking about them fighting. They're talking about them clashing.
Oh, okay.
So can I make my
If
plan
they're-
here?
No. If okay, this is
How come
what.
I don't get to make a point, bro?
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up.